The whole situation with CallMeCarson's allegation has gone to the point where YouTubers close to Carson are now taking breaks from YouTube due to the stress of the situation, disassociating themselves with Carson, and taking down their own videos featuring Carson. However, I think there's still a little bit of misunderstanding with the allegations, and I'll explain here on this video. If you don't know already, CallMeCarson's a popular gaming YouTube creator best known for creating the Minecraft SMP live server, which have gained Minecraft's popularity around 2019, and have created the now defunct YouTube group, The Lunch Club. 2 days ago, Twitter user MiniBob released a Twitter thread about how Carson had groomed her when she was 17, and when Carson was 19. This was during the time when Carson was dealing with the Caterino and Fitz situation when he was at his low point. This is most likely his main motivation for interacting and sexting with her, and interacting with other fans as well. MiniBob released more proof of her interaction with Carson with screenshots and screen recordings, and also a live video of the messages on her computer. These screenshots and screen recordings really makes me feel uncomfortable to read from Carson, and him talking to his fan inappropriately because of his overwhelming success and using his power to take advantage of her. If you don't know, grooming is the act of building a relationship, trust, and connection with a younger person to make them manipulate themselves for sexual desires, and with these screenshots it's showing Carson grooming the victim. After this thread came out, Joko, another gaming creator and a friend to Carson, exposed him even further when Carson said that this was true and how he was trading nudes with fans under the age of 18 in a Discord server, thus showing even further that he has been using his success to take advantage to these fans. The Launch Club members, which would include Simesicle, JSlap, Travis, Noah, Ted, and C-Scope, were notified by this behavior from Carson himself in early 2020, which caused the members to disband from the Launch Club and stop being associated with Carson and the Launch Club. And even Simesicle reported this information to the police in a recent tweet he released when this information was given to him. Most of the members have responded to the allegations through a tweet or a short video on Twitter, including Josh, one of Carson's longtime friends who has had great friendship with Carson, released a short but impactful tweet which shows the damage that has been caused through this. JSlap recently went on to YouTube and uploaded onto his second channel about the Carson situation. Weber, who was another close friend with Carson, went on stream to announce that he would take a break from playing Minecraft in January. In the Twitter thread, the victim proclaimed that it was a pedophilia, that Carson was in some sort of relationship with her, and so she proclaimed him as a pedophile. However, this is incorrect, as the actual term for the word pedophile means that the person is sexually interested towards children around the ages of 13 or younger. Obviously, this is not correct in this situation, as Carson at the time was 19 and she was 17 years old, a 2-year age gap, so this isn't considered pedophilia. Most critics elaborate the idea of Carson not being a pedophile in one of his streams, saying that being in a relationship within a 2-year gap isn't pedophilia, while holding on to the nude pics of the underage person is illegal. But a lot of people took it out of context and attacked Protocol on the subject, even though he didn't do anything wrong. I've been going through Twitter a lot when this situation has happened, and a lot of tweets I've seen was about giving Carson a second chance. And I do not agree with this. What Carson did is illegal, and a crime that should be taken more seriously than anything. It's not a stupid job, it's not a stupid tweet that he released. I don't think giving him a second chance would not improve anything. He needs to take his consequences, because holding on to possession of nude pics of an underage person, considering he has multiple pictures of them, and if he's officially been caught with them, he could be in serious trouble, such as jail time. Currently, Carson has not yet responded to these allegations, and to be honest, it's gonna be really hard for him to convince everyone that it's all fake, due to the evidence from the victim and from his fans, and how a lot of them are now disassociating themselves with Carson, and it seems to me now it's really real. A lot of people are also criticizing the crew of Launch Clubs for not saying anything earlier, since they heard of this information last year, and now they are getting concerned about the situation around November, and now they're giving this information to Keemstar 2 days ago, which I don't think is the way of how you can handle the situation. It's also quite strange how most of these creators also helped him collaborate with other videos, and whereas Ted has now deleted most of his delete that one video where we included Carson in it. It's strange how all these other creators have collaborated with him throughout many of his videos as well, even if they acknowledge that Carson has been dealing with this situation. There's still a lot of unanswered questions, and I hope Call Me Carson will be able to answer them, especially that if it's real or not.